Hey everyone, today we're going to be talking about accessories for your essential oils. So most of you have probably fallen in love with a few essential oils or a few products that are making your life awesome, and I'm going to show you some complementary accessories that are going to make using your essential oils easier, super effective, and really simple to take with you on the go or have in a variety of different ways that you can use them. So first we're going to start with a diffuser, which I have running right here. I'm going to pick this up just to show you some of the features of this. So this is our pedal diffuser, and what's cool about our pedal diffuser is that it can cover a square footage of 330 square feet when it's on diffusing like this. What makes this different from like an incense burner or anything, I'm going to set this down because it's going everywhere, anything that would be heating an oil, is that there's actually a plate on the bottom that vibrates at an ultrasonic frequency, and what you see coming out of here is not steam, it's actually mist. So the uses for a product like this when you have this in your home is because you have this fine mist coming out, you're able to use it for things like supporting the mood. So any essential oils that you would typically be putting in the palm of your hands and applying to your chest, on the back of your neck, wanting to get into your central nervous system, if you're diffusing a mood support oil, you're going to have the properties of that essential oil supporting your mood throughout the day and for even longer. Some of you have mentioned that, I like to use Serenity or Lavender or even Balance, some of our blends for mood support, but it just doesn't last as long as you would hope when you put it on and then it flashes off by evaporating. When you put a few drops in this diffuser, you're going to have the ability to absorb those essential oils through your nose as you're walking by it, going about your day, either at the office or at home, and you're going to be able to get those mood improving properties for much, much longer. This particular diffuser will run for up to 4 hours, and there are other diffusers you can buy that will run for up to 10. So typically, if you're wanting to use a diffuser like this, if you're using one oil, you're going to put about 4 to 5 drops of a particular oil in there. If you're wanting to do a blend of a few different essential oils, you're going to use about 3 to 4 drops per oil. So maybe if you use 3 or 4 oils total, you might even have up to 12 drops of those essential oils in there. But just putting those essential oils in there and then pressing run, you can choose to run it for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. That'll be either cleansing the air around you, improving your mood, or boosting respiratory support, especially if you're putting oils like eucalyptus or peppermint in there. So diffusion is a really great way to have essential oils going systemically through your body without having to continue to apply them throughout the day. Let me think here if there's anything else worth mentioning about diffusers before we move on. I think the biggest thing to consider when you're getting a diffuser is, number one, what location is it going to be going in? So like if you have kids, you might enjoy buying this diffuser because it's got a built-in night light that you can turn on or turn off, and it makes it really, really effective whether you're using it for kids or for yourself to have that night light option. The other thing is square footage. This one would be great for the downstairs of a home or an office or a bedroom, but if you have like an open concept house, you might want to consider an essential oil diffuser that covers up to 500 or even 1,000 square feet, which those are available. So the next thing I want to talk with you about is rollerballs. So you'll notice when you're buying products from doTERRA, they have pre-made rollerballs like this. This is our Clary Calm monthly blend for women. And these are already pre-diluted essential oil blends that come to you ready to go. They've got that metal roller ball. But for those of you who maybe have little kids at home, elderly, or you like to just make your own blends in your own roller ball, you can buy these really, really inexpensively. They come in packs of, I believe, 28 or 30 from Amazon. And you can buy, I think they're $9.99 for that many of them. And you just remove the orifice reducer from it, and then how you would do this is you would, depending on who you're making this essential oil roller ball for, you would fill it first with essential oils and then with fractionated coconut oil. So we recommend that you use fractionated coconut oil. It's just like regular coconut oil, except it has the coconut molecule split so that it doesn't actually change in temperature. So most of you probably have coconut oil in your cupboards at home. You'll notice that when it gets really cold, your coconut oil turns solid, and when the weather warms up, it turns liquid. So what's cool about fractionated coconut oil is it remains liquid at all times, making it ideal for using in your homemade essential oil roller balls. So I'm going to just read to you some dilution ratios, because I know for those of you who are wanting to make your own roller balls, you're wondering, how do I know how many drops to use, and Does it matter if I have little kids, or what about if I'm making one for grandma? So as a rule of thumb, if you're making one of these for an infant, meaning a baby or a child that's under 12 months of age, you're only going to be putting 1 or 2 drops from your essential oil bottle into here. So drop, drop, and then you're going to fill the rest of this up with fractionated coconut oil. Babies have a very thin and delicate skin, and so they absorb things really, really easily. So you want to make sure that you're being very gentle with their system and only giving them a few drops of essential oil in a roller ball. If you are making a roller ball for a child between the ages of 1 to 5, you can put 6 drops in that roller ball and then fill the rest up with fractionated coconut oil. For children ages 6 to 11, you can put about 10 drops of essential oils in that roller ball and then fill the rest up. And then for kids ages 12 to 17 or adults, you can put 40 drops of essential oils as a general rule of thumb and fill the rest of it up with fractionated coconut oil. Now, if you have someone in your home who's elderly, you want to put about 3 to 6 drops of essential oils in there. So it's kind of like in between an infant and a 1 to 5-year-old. You're putting about 3 to 6 drops of essential oil in there and then filling the rest up with fractionated coconut oil. And the other thing to note is, if you have some sort of systemic issue, like a hormone issue or a thyroid issue, that you want to support systemically with essential oils, you're going to want to put 50, maybe up to 100 drops of essential oil in here, of a blend that someone recommends, and then fill the rest up with essential oils. So just know you can put a lot of essential oils in here and then fill the rest up depending on what age it is, what the particular problem is. People like to use roller balls to have them on the go, especially if they're using them for like digestion issues for their kids, or they have a mood support blend in here, or a women's monthly blend they like, or like a custom headache blend or pain blend, or there's all kinds of things. Moms make little boo-boo blends like for little kids that they get scrapes on the park, or they fall down and get bruises. They like to have little blends that they can just rub on and help to support their little kids' natural response to healing. So those are roller balls. The other thing I want to talk to you about that makes using your essential oils really, really handy is vegetable capsules. So vegetable capsules are things that you're going to use when you have some sort of, again, systemic issue. If you have pain, let's say in your elbow, you might take an essential oil and rub it on topically to your elbow or to your shoulder. Or if you want to support your mood, you might apply essential oils to your chest or right under your nose or on the back of your neck. But if you have something systemic like a bacterial infection or even a digestive issue, or maybe even pain that is all over your body, or pain that's not taken away by applying an essential oil topically, that's when you're going to use vegetable capsules. So veggie capsules are kind of exactly what they sound like. They're just these very small, thin, clear vegetable capsules. And how you use them is you just take them apart and you take an essential oil bottle. We'll pretend this is my bottle, and you just drop, 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 however many drops of essential oil you want to take internally. On average, you're probably going to be taking about 2 to 4 drops of any single oil. You might be taking up to 10 drops if you're taking multiple essential oils in one vegetable capsule. You may even fill up 2 of these and then take them depending on what you're doing. But vegetable capsules are handy if, for example, you really don't like the taste of something. So if you're maybe taking something that has fennel in it, which tastes like black licorice, or if you're using something that has oregano in it, oregano can be very spicy and almost feel like it's burning the inside of your mouth if you get it on your cheeks or tongue. So this is a really easy way to get essential oils systemically in your body to support whatever result you're wanting to get without having to actually suffer through the flavor. Lavender especially, because you can use a combination of lemon, lavender, and peppermint for allergies, right? And if you're taking peppermint and lemon internally, those are nice, pleasant flavors. But lavender, I don't know if that's a flavor you want to taste. Maybe a nice smell you want to inhale, but maybe not the flavor you want in your mouth. So whether it's just for convenience so you don't have to taste the essential oil, or just to help you get more essential oils internally into your body, you can use them. You're absolutely welcome to just put essential oils into like a shot glass of water and shoot them back, but I always say that's for the more advanced essential oil user, someone who's really doesn't mind the spiciness or the flavor of things that they might not enjoy tasting in their mouth. The last thing I want to share with you is sample vials. So because I've been using essential oils for a long time and I have a pretty big collection, I carry this entire flat of essential oils with me. So I've got one of everything basically in here. And you don't have to do this at all, but what I want you to notice is Each of these essential oils are in these tiny little vials, and you can get a pack of 8 of these essential oil vials in a keychain and put your favorite essential oils in there. That way when you're on the go or you have it clipped to your purse or your diaper bag, you have a way to get essential oils rapidly. So whether it's making rollerballs and putting them in your purse ahead of time, or ordering a keychain, which you can get them from a place called aromatools.com, or even just Googling 8 vial doTERRA keychain or 8 oil essential oil keychain will bring up tons that you can buy. You can probably even buy them off Amazon. But I like to bring this with me because anytime I or someone around me has an essential oil need, I have one right here ready to go. And it also makes it really easy to just take one of these out, and let's just say I live in Southern California, which is true, but let's just say it's a really smoggy day here and I want to help improve my breathing quality. Instead of having to carry around a whole case of those big bottles of oils, I can take Breathe essential oil out. I can do a couple taps, tap, 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 and you want to tap the bottom of these vials because unlike regular essential oil bottles where you can just tilt and they'll pour out, these you actually got to give a little bit of force to the bottom. But I can get a few little taps there and just cup this over my nose or even rub it in to my chest, and immediately I have the relief and the respiratory support that I need to go about my day and feel like I can breathe easier and more clear. So this is really handy just for simplifying what you're hauling around the city with you, especially if you work outside the home. And essential oil sample vials are really a great way to bring them with you, have them on hand, especially as well if you have kids. Kids love these. If you have a little keychain that's safe for your kiddos to use with lavender and balance and serenity, you know, they love to have control over using their essential oils and putting them on when they want, and because they're safe and natural and effective and they don't have any side effects, you don't have to worry about them getting into something that they shouldn't be getting into. So these are the accessories that complement whatever essential oil products you have in the home, and I recommend that at some point everybody get these because maybe right now just a diffuser and some rollerballs are your priority, but eventually you're probably going to want to have some vegetable capsules. You're definitely going to want to have some fractionated coconut oil for your rollerballs or to dilute your essential oils, and then you're definitely going to want to have some sample bottles to either carry things with you or maybe even share a sample with a friend. You know, eventually we always run into somebody who has a health need or a goal that they can't get resolved with traditional medicine. And so offering them some plant-based alternatives gives you the opportunity to share the gifts of the earth with them and also help improve their quality of life. So I hope this has been useful for you. If you have any questions, just post them in the comments below. I'll be happy to answer them. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.